third grade. This is Ms. Bergantinos. Today we are going to go back and log in to our emails. So remember, your email is first initial plus your last name plus 2029. So example, for Benny it would be badams2029@stmartinschool.org. And your password is password, capital P, capital D. If you forget how to make a capital letter, remember you press Shift and you hold it, and then you press P, and that makes a capital P. And to make the D, again, you press Shift, you hold it, and then you press D at the same time, and that should make a capital D. To make the @ logo or symbol, you would press Shift and then the number 2 on your keyboard. I'm going to give you a few seconds for you to log in, or you can pause this video when you're ready to move on. Okay, so you should have started a Word document and you should be writing about 4 to 6 sentences about your weekend. So if you have finished early, I maybe showed you. I don't think I showed you, but we will learn how to add an image today and change your font. However, before we move on to finishing up our Word doc, we are going to go to my Google Classroom. You're going to join my Google Classroom today. You might be asking, how do I join? Well, you're going to click on the waffle, and then you're going to click on the icon that looks like this green and orangey yellow one that says Google Classroom. And then you are going to type a code. Ms. Berngard's code is OPYTMMY. If you did not write it down, that's okay. I'm going to show it to you again. So I'm going to go out of here to just another tab. So you should look, your page should look kind of like this one. And let's see, 1 second. You're going to click over here, you're going to click the waffle, and then you are going to find Classroom, Google Classroom. It looks like this one. So the waffle is that little circle with a bunch of little circles inside. It has 9 circles. Now I'm going to click on Classroom, and that is going to take me to a classroom, my Google Classroom. I have lots of classes. You may not even have one class. So what you are going to do is you are going to go to your top right hand, all the way at the top, next to the waffle, you're going to see a plus. If you put your mouse over it, it says create or join a class. You're going to click on that and it says join class. And you will type the code right here. And I have the code up for you again. The code is OPYTMMY. I'm going to leave it on the board for a second. Once you are done typing the code, you're going to click join. It's the blue button all the way to your top right hand, right here. So I'm not going to click join because I'm already in the classroom. So I am going to go back. You should see 3rd grade Berngard. And you should be on this page after you click join. You should see lesson 1, and there's a link right here. So in 4th grade, a lot of your teachers will give you access to their Google Classroom. Each teacher will have a different page. So this is my page. And I can make announcements here. I can say, hi, 3rd grade. I can let you know if an assignment is due. I can let you know if there is something going on in the classroom. I can give you work here. I can give you links. I can upload videos. You can turn in your work here as well. So if we go on to classwork, I could create assignments here. For example, I'm going to create one that says my weekend, which is the assignment that I gave you earlier. during the month. So I'm going to label it my weekend, and I'm going to label it first Google Docs. Instructions, I'm going to say upload your Google Doc here. And that's all. And then it's going to say 3rd grade, all students, no due date. Okay, so I am going to click assign. So all of you should see my weekend as your assignment right now. And you should be able to click on this and upload your Google Doc in here. Then I can also see everyone who is in here. So right now you're not in my class yet, but you should be now when you're watching this. So you should see your names here, and then you can click on grade. So if I go in and grade your work, then I can give you a grade here. Again, in 3rd grade, you're not really using this. I'm just showing you that you will be using it in 4th grade. So I'm going to go back to stream. This is where you will be every time you click on my Google Classroom. So you're going to see that there is a new assignment I posted. So we're going to come back out of this, and we're going to come back to this, but right now we're going to get out of here by clicking on the waffle again. We're going to click on Docs. Remember the blue icon that has the word Docs. And then we are going to go to the one you started typing a few weeks ago. Yours should be labeled maybe untitled document. I don't have one of those, so I am going to make a new one. So if you were not here when we started that, you're going to click on blank document. However, everyone else should have it down here. It should be labeled, or it should say untitled. So I'm going to start a new one because I don't have one. I'm going to label it my weekend all the way at the top left. That way I don't forget. So I'm going to remove untitled, and I'm going to write my weekend. Now I'm going to show you how to add a picture. So I'm going to start writing just a few sentences. You need 4 to 6 sentences before you can start adding an image. So I made a mistake. I forgot to write the E, and it's letting me know by having this line underneath, and then it says correct your spelling. There you go. All right. So to add an image, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way to the top near my title that says my weekend, and I am going to click insert, and then I'm going to click on image. And then it says upload from your computer or search the web. I like to search the web because I don't have anything really saved here. So I'm going to click on search the web. And I'm thinking really hard about my weekend. What did I do? Well, it was the Super Bowl. Yes. So I'm going to find a picture of the Super Bowl because that's what happened over my weekend, right? You're writing about a few weeks ago. So yours might look a little different. I'm just going to choose a random one. So you click it, and then you're going to get this little check mark, and then you're going to click insert at the bottom. And that is going to bring your image to your screen. There you go. Now you have an image. We're going to try that one more time. I'm going to go in here, click enter. That goes to the next line. And I'm going to click insert, image, and I'm going to look for an image in the web. I want, let's see, I got coffee over the weekend, so maybe I can look up some pictures of coffee. It's loading, so give it a second. And I like this picture. I want to talk about some coffee. So I'm going to click it. I see the little check. And if I want multiple images, I can do that too. So I can click this one too. And now I have 2 checks. So when I click insert, both of those images show up. Now, if I want to make them smaller or bigger, I click on it once. And then I'm going to get these little dots or squares around it. So I can click and hold, and then I can drag it and make it any size that I want. So I'm going to click again. I'm going to click and hold one of those corners, and I'm going to drag to the size that I want. I don't want them to be huge. So again, I'm going to click it again. And if you're clicking with a mouse pad on your Chromebooks, you're going to want to click on, let's see, not the right side, the left side. If you click using the left side, you're going to have this menu pop up, and you don't want that. You want to click with the right side. That way the menu doesn't pop up, and you can just adjust the size. Okay, so you have just learned how to add an image. Now, we are going to learn how to change the font. So, I have a sentence here, right? 4 to 6 sentences before you can start adding an image. I'm going to highlight it. How do you highlight something? I am going to, again, use the left side of my keypad. And I'm going to hold it. I'm going to press that down, hold it, and I can use my other finger to drag it and makes that all highlighted. If that doesn't work, something else you can do is double tap. That means you tap twice with your finger and everything gets highlighted. So try it again. Use your finger, usually your index finger, and you are going to use your index finger to tap on the left side of your mouse trackpad. So I'm going to go to the left side and I'm going to tap on top of those letters really fast. 1, 2. And then it should highlight. Let's try again. Really fast, it highlights. Now, once you see it highlighted in blue, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to use these tools here, these drop downs and these numbers to edit my font. So you're going to play around with it right now. So I see a number 11 here. If I just keep my mouse over it, it says font size. I can go up and it changes how big it is. And I can go down and it makes it smaller, right? If I want to change the font, I can click this little arrow here. And I can choose any of them. I really like the Bunchy one, and the Impact. I think that's why they're selected. Makes it nice and bold. Bold means thick and dark. So play around with it, but don't get too crazy and use the ones that are like all the way at the bottom here. Some are kind of really hard to read. So make sure I can read your writing. Don't make it huge that I can't really like read your writing in one go and I have to keep scrolling a page per word. So make sure you keep it in between the range of maybe 11 to 20 at most. So 20 would be like that. You can also change the color. If you click over here, you can choose from a variety of colors that you have. Let's see, what else can we do? Oh, we can underline, italics, and B makes it bold. So play around, test it out. If you make a mistake, that is okay. You can always go back and save, check your work. Alrighty, well, that was it for me. I hope you guys have a great day today and you have fun changing your fonts and adding images.